Today we're going to look at the different sights for the MP5, and we'll see the advantages and disadvantages of them. The MP5 and MP5SD rear drum sights have different size peepholes, and my MP5 has a V-notch as an option. I sometimes use the smaller holes for precise target shooting, but usually use the biggest for quick target acquisition and binary fire. The drums are normal height for getting a good sight picture and a proper cheek weld. Not having any sights is nice because you can still use one of these brass catchers. Can't use it with the double mag clamp though. I tried this AR height sight a while back on a cheap mount. If I remember right, the reticle was on top of the front sight hood. I read about people cutting the hood in half to be able to see through it. I'm sure glad I didn't now with the other options out there. Your cheek weld becomes a chin weld too when you go higher. I bought one of these MFI low pro mounts when they first came out. It's easy enough that you can put them on yourself. The $20 fake versions will break, trust me. I'm not sure how the height compares to rails that come factory welded on new production MP5s. This was made to co-witness Aimpoint T1 T2s and H1 H2s. I bought this imitation sight to see if I wanted real Aimpoint, but I don't like how the adjustment knobs block my sight picture. My MP5K came with a castle drum sight. It has different size notches instead of peepholes. It has a little shorter sight distance than full-size MP5s or MP5SDs, so I wasn't picking up my targets as easy. I saw some new production MP5 variations coming with the Shield SMS2 sights from the factory, so I decided to get one. I had to bring it to a gunsmith, and he milled out some material underneath it, up top, to get it to rock on. He said he barely touched the legs and the receiver to get it to fit. It was above my smithing level. The co-witnesses perfectly, and I love its non-obstructing, low profile with small footprint. It's not long like other mounts, so it still works with my shoulder harness. Headshots. It's nice to have all these guns to have multiple options. I think the big winner is the Shield SMS mount. There's a few other sights that'll work on that footprint, and new ones coming out all the time when manufacturers see demand.